Hi there everyone, welcome to Canine Arcade. Time for another episode of Retro Mini Reviews. I know other larger channels have reviewed this, but I want to present my own take on this game. Hope you enjoy yet another comfy review on a game that has charmed the eyes of many and has gotten a boom in returned interest over the years. Big thanks to fan remasters, mods, and other fan projects like the one from the Donut team. The game in question is of course the ever memorable and yellow The Simpsons Hit and Run. The Simpsons Hit and Run released in the year 2003 from developers Radical Entertainment and Vivendi Universal Entertainment. The game released to great fanfare from critics and gamers alike. Like most of you watching, I was able to enjoy this game on release. I remember sinking many hours doing missions and exploring the environments with my brother, and I enjoyed many times discussing the game amongst the schoolyard. It was a grand time where the internet was available, but wasn't the powerhouse it is today, as we were able to discuss our adventures, glitches, theories, and secrets. I aim to be as spoiler-free as possible, even after all this time. The following review is my own opinion, and I just think it's fun to talk about the game that I really enjoy for all it has to offer. The game starts with these strange wasp cameras appearing around the town of Springfield. The Simpsons family are going about their lives like they do in the show, unaware as they are about to get roped into an adventure like no other. The game begins with you playing as the titular, cola-chugging, donut-eating, couch potato, Homer Simpson. You start off running errands for the family, gradually unfolding a larger plot as you get the hang of the gameplay mechanics. Simpsons Hit and Run is a third-person platformer and adventure driving game. It is mission-based with open-world elements, and known for drawing much inspiration from the Grand Theft Auto franchise. The game has you meeting familiar Simpsons characters in memorable locations from the show, and give you that feeling of, hey, I remember that! Some mission types include fetch quests, time trials, collectathons, tailing a suspect, and of course racing, to make up the majority of the mission variations. However, the game manages to keep everything fresh throughout the levels, with different objectives and settings which eventually tie to the plot in their own way. Throughout the levels, you get to play as 5 different characters: Homer, Bart, Lisa, Marge, and Apu during your playthrough. You'll also get to experiment with different vehicles you obtain, but can also unlock more from missions, challenges, and borrowed from civilians, or found in secret areas in a level. Other collectibles such as cards and skins are also present in the game. Some of the skins are a requirement for missions, and others are just simply for fun. The game has a large amount of replayability due to how many vehicles and collectibles that are available, so no two playthroughs will ever be the same. Next I will mention the writing. The original writers from the show were present during the game, constructing an original script for Hit and Run, which consistently nails the narrative elements present in the franchise. Whilst The Simpsons was arguably still a good show, the length of the game and details to the script make it feel like a Simpsons movie. No, not that one. The cast from the show reprise their voice acting roles, which again adds to the quality presented in this digital continuation to the comical and comedic franchise. The character animations are a bit generic, having most characters follow the same movement cycle, and there is a lack of lip sync. However, I'm happy to overlook this, as the line reading and delivery is spot on and still makes me laugh even after all these years. I could also imagine that the mouth movement makes it easier for dubbing into other languages, but that's just a theory. And now for a brief mention of the soundtrack. During gameplay, we get to hear some upbeat and toony music that suits different story missions, as well as some for the bonus missions, and audio cues with guitar and saxophone riffs that suit their respective protagonists. The classic theme we all know, composed by Danny Elfman, is also present in its own unique way that triggers a nostalgic dopamine rush every time I boot to the start menu. As an adult, I have grown to appreciate the musical score a lot more than I did as a child. The gameplay starts off simple enough, but does get progressively challenging, to the point where it will even irritate some players, especially in the last 2 levels. I think fans know what I'm talking about. This can deter some people who aren't used to games like GTA or younger players. That said, if you fail a story mission enough times, you are offered the option to skip it, and the game will reflect in your stats the percentage of completion and collecting, just in case you're wanting to get everything in this game that it has to offer. Missions and levels can be revisited by the player to grab anything you missed out on, or to revisit your favourite locale. The game has hidden gags that you can find. These can prove to be annoying to discover if you are trying to get 100%. It is also worth noting the game has a hidden multiplayer mode, which is pretty cool, albeit overlooked by many. Especially if you haven't grown up on isometric races like the Micro Machines series. I think Simpsons Hit and Run is a great game to play, either as a chill, casual session, or as a 100% run. It's all up to you how much you want to collect, as the story will be the same regardless. The game even has some fun cheat codes you can try out that were added by the developers, which can make some missions easier, and lock some others. Hey, they'll let you cheat, but not the whole game, you lazy cheat. Overall, The Simpsons Hit and Run is a really solid title, still enjoyed even nowadays. It may look a little graphically dated for some, but still a must-play if you have a PS2, Xbox, Gamecube, PC, or Mac. I recommend the game if you're a Simpsons fan, or if you want a more lighthearted and comedic take on the GTA formula. I also mentioned earlier about other fan projects, which I shall link in the description below, if you'd like to check it out. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed, please subscribe, as I've done other videos and always have more content incoming. Thank you for watching my passions and helping it to grow. I also stream retro games, arcades, and art multiple days a week on my Twitch channel. You can find all the things I do in the description and in the comments below. Big thanks again to you, the viewer, my subscribers, supporters, and my loved ones. Take care, and I'll see you next time.